To you, I'm standing on the plot of land where the AMKOR semiconductor facility is set to be built in Vistancia. And if you just look over to my left, across the way are the homes in the Vistancia neighborhood. So as you can see here, there's a pretty close correlation to where these neighborhoods are and where it's set to be built. That's where residents have brought up frustrations over a lack of transparency over how this will affect their livelihoods as well as their health, especially since you can see from this Arizona's Family drone video that across the way is also a new charter school that's set to open next fall. So this 55-acre land is considered the 5 North area. And according to AMKOR's website, it has been approved to build on this land to do a 2-phase operation. So it'll build 2 million square foot wide and about 118 feet tall facility. I spoke to a few Vistancia residents and they tell me on top of the size of this facility, they are frustrated. Both the city and AMKOR have been unable to share what chemicals will be used in the future. And with a new charter school just being across the way, they say they're concerned that this could impact safety and traffic volumes.
They're going to have sports fields here. They're also going to have playgrounds. And our children are going to be right, a few feet away. It's just really terrible that they're choosing this particular location because if there ever is a hazard, so if there's a shelter in place, we're stuck here. If there's an evacuation, if there's a biohazard situation, it puts all of us, I would say, in jeopardy.
I reached out to the city for a comment on the AMKOR development, and it says the city and AMKOR have worked over the past year to create mitigation plans for traffic, environmental, and water impacts. It also mentions new roads will be built and shift hours will be staggered to accommodate peak traffic times. The city approved this development last year, and they are hoping to start construction on this semiconductor facility by the summer. Meanwhile, the residents of Vistancia that I spoke to, a group of them are planning to protest this development this afternoon from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So as these developments unfold, we'll be sure to update you on air, online, and then, of course, on your phone. So Scott, Tess, even though those plans are in motion by the city and AMKOR, those residents I've spoke to, they tell me that it's not going to stop them from fighting. They're going to keep making sure they can do what they can to make sure this development is not built in their community.
But it has been approved, correct? The final plans to build this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We'll see if anything changes. Thank you so much, Alaina.
All new this